Back. Back. Keep going.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters.
We already established no flying Alpha now.
Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Yeah, is this the first expansion where Sid doesn't, like, help us? He's not here.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
By God, she's onto something.
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
What the fuck are you talking about, Y'shtula? Are you insane?
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required.
He's into it.
Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis.
We're gonna do a feat of engineering.
The mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic.
Lots of the stuff. Lots of magic.
To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maul, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrad. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
We're cool. The artist Alphino and his assistants. raise his hand.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
Yeah. He's so cool.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
So, what's under the hood? I don't know what's going on over here. What? They're talking about the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Can't even attempt to design anything. I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. No one lives here. What? A village of Yomoran exiles? People have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. It will never work, never. I never should have fixed that ready lift, never should have written it up here, I never... Oh dear, Darling seems to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Rugo. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants full confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your talents. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You need to find another way to stroke the fires of her motivation, or we can have a sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage shy moods. Must lift his spirit sufficiently during the conversation? Huh? What is happening? Are we doing a therapy session? I can't do it. No one can. With Hell's fat size, no one's even dreamed of it. No one struggled to collect firewood. Did he? But he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. He still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not body likely to give it. Crystal's among them, you said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Choosing between options 1 and 3. Third one's kind of passive. You have to take the first step. I'll come with you. You have to take the first step. That sounds kind of daring. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. There's a chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurl stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. still harbor some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous house is impossible. No amount of contrition will change that. Even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be gone, they still think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. Not the third one. We liberated Castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Well, not the very castle you sought to reclaim. Such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded not in spite of, but because of it. Are they talking about... it's Stormblood? Gee, may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe it stands a better chance of success for it. He's feeling optimistic. As it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. Imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vought. We'd only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he will unleash his hordes of eaters and will get a horrible end. We'll go together. Ah. I thought I got him to the point. I can die with you. How very kind of you to offer. But if that's all the same, I'd rather keep on living. How can you remain so optimistic about this all? It's very tiring. Why do you throw yourself into the midst of such a grueling struggle? Because I live for adventure. Adventure? Such a strange word coming from my lips. I used to have a sense of adventure too. Strove to challenge myself. Never did I lose it. He's burning with motivation. They should do more missions like this. That's fun. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Yes. By the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. They should. That's really cool. That came out of nowhere too. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. And Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No, darling. Wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. There's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Oh, perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, you are beset with doubt as proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Just as some old friends of mine once said. Friends question mark? Who is this? It can't be Ardbert, unless he shaved. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, something has been done before, and it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. My first thought was like the cat boy, because like related to the tower, but I don't think it's him. What's his name? Graha? It doesn't look like he's hiding cat ears under there. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the same guy. Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. What is a man if not an idealistic creature? A miserable pile of secrets. It's not an easy thing to achieve one's dream. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up. Yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days. I would be the first to see you Talos. All these two. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when the greatest masterpiece awakens. Wait then, the amity. What the fuck? I love them. Glad my word struck a chord, shall we? Tristel? I didn't think I'd like them like this, but I like them like that. I've become quite endeared to them. Sure. Oh. You change your mind? Change your mind. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I'm tasked with delivering these people to Mount Golok, by means of a telos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? You ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out. You have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Bathri's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We are free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. We know now what we did to you. Synmyn was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words would suffice to make amends. But I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps not even my place to judge, after all. I've got a place in your city. I wanted to be here once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past things stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Golok. Have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't you to have nothing to show for the others when they return with the help? Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured the genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Chest gear coffer. Meanwhile, wicked white. there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. I forgot about what other important item needed to bring a Talos to life. Core, right? The heart. That's right, the heart. I am pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So, while working on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing a Talos to life that shall embrace the very firmament. Meet the Thalls. The material for the Talos' heart, I know people will be able to assist. They're the Thalls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. Explain the situation, I'm sure they'd be willing to cooperate. Indeed, it was one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. We'll find the Thalls at their village in the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamot. Do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Permit me to join you, Hugo. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhaps I can provide some manners. Leave the heart to the two of you, then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with aether. I'll endeavor my design complete by your return. Pretty good. Let's put that on. I was hoping I'd get new armor soon. What does this look like? Gotta keep that. That's just a glamour, though. What's it look like without the glam? I don't care for it. Whatever. It's fine. We'll live with it. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folks at the Crystarium. To be now in the presence of so many, I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Lally-ho! Lally-ho? What's our excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones! Come. Right again. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road? Now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of the Amity, we've come to seek the aid of the Thal family. How do we speak of Chief Zamot? Why, yes you may. I am Zamot. I bid you welcome to Tomra. It's the Folks of enmity that sent you here? It's quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. There's this guy, he's a cat, and he's good with Gollum. Well, there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with the floating volcano, and all of them sin-eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek's precious to us too. Well, you have it, only for you to bungle things and squander it. Like, a lot of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy by means of a trial. Trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of fall. What is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Can I get in there? I can't get in there. Only Lalathils may enter this area. Is that real? Can you go in there if you're a Lalafell? I can like look in the window. That's real. What's in there? I want to know what's in there. With whole ass NPCs I can't talk to. Ah! What if I crawled like a baby? Ah. It would be so beautiful. I can't stop saying that. He poisoned me. Listen well. You know, we're mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. When we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. We do this by undertaking a trial which tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without. Discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner? Now, look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot which you must use to shoot dwarves where helms that are different. I've made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. What? Is it gonna be a minigame? Behold, you must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shoot the hornbill. Stares unflinchingly. Hit the dwarf wearing the wrong helm. Oh, you gotta come out more often than that. Come on. Be shooting. Keep up for the actual trial, eh? What the fuck? The missions have been cool today. That's the way. Next time, it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Like, arithmetic and like a therapy session and now like a shooting minigame. Why are they getting so inventive with like the quests in the back half of Shadowbringers? This time they'll be where it is the right helm. You shoot them, you fail, so look carefully before you let the stone fly. I hope they keep introducing new types of quests. You're normal. Oh shit. Come on. It's Peem. Peem? Well done. Try and live alive, and you got what it takes to be a miner. Oh, I was hoping that'd be a little bit more challenging and difficult and longer. Whatever. Still cooler than clicking on a point of interest. Well, I'm back to the chief now. Get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. Who's Peem? Is this Peem? Some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Just plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you, help you find the ore you seek. This sucks. You know that Kalusha's rich in sulfur. Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. Why it smells like farts everywhere. Every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called the earth seed, rare ore steeped in magic. Time was, we used to refine the earth seed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. Stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. No place is surer than Dorga's tool. What is? The site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place as theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Never a more odious lot than the Gogs. I could go on forever about this hornless whoresons, but then we'd be here forever and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. You want the herb seed, you gotta deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up for the challenge? Dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You, Cora. I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gold, but I didn't know why. I think the last Light Warden's hiding up there. The fate of Kalusha. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Court. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. I've got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim there with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a cart mine if he was right sitting in it. All he needed was to dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a sin-eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I am hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I take care of you, you take care of the ore. Escort mission coming up. Oh, thank you. I'll try my best not to be a burden. You want to take Cora? Far be it for me to stop you. Safe though, will you? We'll most assuredly encounter sin-eaters along the way. Though, with you in our company, it'll be a more spectacle than a concern. Let's do this thing. The Dilger's tower lies in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. A digging we go. Keep to the road. You have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard with sin eaters. Like those? Speak of the devils. We go the left one of those. Oh, you haven't killed it yet? I killed mine. Amazing. You two are really strong. May interest you know that Ryugo is a great hero in the land which he hails. Some would say the greatest. Aw, oh, stop it. Yeah, that's too much. Really? You must have some stories to tell. He does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have him regale you. I can't wait. Oh, there's more of them. I'm gonna stand right here. Oh shit. Don't hurt him. I didn't know so much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Rico is a team unto himself. I merely follow his lead. It looks like you've been doing this for years to be. Left to one, actually. That's so. I'll take that as a compliment. Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening indeed. You feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. Well, you two know each other anyway. Well, it's complicated. Oh my god, there's more! I'll take that damage, it's fine. Oh my god, it's not fine. Oof. Hurry this way. How much farther to the cave? Not far, it's just past us rise. Oh, again. Oh my god. It appears we're surrounded. Fuck. They're killing me instantly, Exarch, help! Do I have sleep? Where's sleep? Thank you, Exarch. You're so cool. It's done. Let us press on. Right. Hello. What? Did you use a mask? You did. It's soft. Did you shower? Nice. You feel better? You gonna play Persona 4? Continuing to? Cool. Just as we're about to get there. One last push then, shall we, Rugo? Good. Why was I interrupted? This is a remix of a different song. I can't place it though. More. What the fuck? Forgiven prejudice. Scripted? I cannot target this guy for some reason. There we go. Now I can. You doing? Oh my god. Hello? I think not. Give me the barrier. He saved me. With his magic. What? That's a slide cast. Gotta get out of that one. Yes. Yes, he's dead. We're alive, we're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Seed Eaters come. Korod is eager to travel into the relative safety of the cave. Right, follow me please. I will take you to Dilger's Tool, where the purest sulfur in the land will be found. Gold knocker. Okay, I'll kill you. Terrain stand for any indication we were at the tool. Ah, there. The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. They realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Korod. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you were thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. You'll be much obliged. Without further ado then. Bye-bye. Ah, I can see straight through me. Alright, dig in we go. Snow White and the 7 short men. Let us not be idle either. Though Korod cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gogs from the field. To that end. Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. Had it too. Truly, seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But it has been useful in our endeavors. Then I will have no use to complain. Now then I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even though it should fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I shall cast the enchantment. Ready to begin? Very good. Should the enchantment fade before you diminish, finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I shall cast it anew. Use dream powder on Gog family dwarves. Sleep. Could get there and keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. They just see my black cat walking around. Not suspect at all. So drowsy. Not safe for work when drowsy. Better get rest. all work and no ale makes something, and I'm spent. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. My bag. Purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go dig up some more? I dare say will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Corrut. Let us carry this back to... He's dying. Are you alright? No, worry not. I shall be fine. Long as I've been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. He has to go charge his crystals. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. And had this rare opportunity unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Oh, that's Glog, chief of the Grogs. You're one of the Thalls. I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. What should I find here but Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. What? Stand for that insult. My beards are aloft and luxurious and smell like freshly tapped ale. God, beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp, better than a hobgoblin's nose hairs and the feeble floppy things you Thals have hanging from your faces. Beard off. Like oil and water, it is not like to end it of its own accord. Here you go, do you perchance have some dream powder left? But this is beginning to get interesting. Worry not, my friend. Something tells me you'll have ample opportunity later to witness their bickering. For now, however, we should be on our way. What the swiddling? Butt in the air. Forgive me, Cora, but we need to calm you. We may need to calm you as well. I'm sorry, when it comes to the gogs, I just can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, me. You're here on our account and we have naught but gratitude for you. But we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits us. Crystal Exarch has efficiency on his mind. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chai Moves. While unemployed, would you be so good as to deliver Corot back to Tomra? Thanks, Rugo. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amenity. Lolly-ho, glad you're back, and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earth Seed, then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to enmity with it now. Good to hear that young Corrin was of help. It happens if the others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you need some miner's tools. We went ahead and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you, should be plenty to go around. What our scouts tell me, the crab gathered at top rung already. Don't see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Scree. The area is called Scree. For real? Not today. Gotta go round. I'm avoiding you. Look, Ryugo, people from all over have come to help us carry Quarrystone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the worksite. And by both Crystarium and Yulmoran soldiers, no less. So as you can see, we have plenty of hands. It's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves. Trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. What are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. No sea traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't. And now neither are we. Rest assured we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we enjoy a treat, perhaps the ones are best saved for afterwards. Greetings, Ryugo. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night return to Amarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in one of them. Every one of them? I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating. Days later, to come along but Alice, she said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the warrior code. We all answered the call right then and there, of course. Some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us went as we could be spared. I do have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we met, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Come, Ryugo. In case you're wondering, go join us here too. Can't wait to start breaking rocks. So he's gone on ahead. Could have at least set us a spare set of tools. Everyone we met on the journey is here. Wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Isn't exactly my stock and trade, but time. Notice that my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So, make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live out fear. Where it's a place that they can go home to. Then, let's be on our way. You're still doing here, Falf? I thought you'd your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jerk. Oh gods, if this play works and the giant towers comes to life. Imagine the size of the trolley it could push up, imagine it. You are still raving about that. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know what the Talus is for. Where the hell is where the tracks even go? They're bound to be tracks somewhere, you just need a little imagination. Things just don't work as involved, maybe we can trolley add it to the design. Enough. Or if you don't hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one around yourself. Oh, that person's going back there. That's way faster than normal. Oh my god. Look at you. You can do a bit, Mugo. You just need a tool to do it with. Pickaxes, loads of them. We have worked to our heart's content. With many talents, I do have a strong back. You know what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. I've got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no talents we can't build. You'll repay you and Alfredo for saving me. I'm not sure I ever could. Ain't going to stop me from trying. With you to the end. Thumbs up. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Thanks, Frugo. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to the city after all the trouble we've gone to. Let's see that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all in Navrant. None shall ever again. Well, my friend, it appears that we're the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing task, would you care to accompany to Amity? There, Yashtul is overseeing those who will imbue the Talus with magics. Let us join them at once. Good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we've gathered ample help for the imbuing. Master Chai, in the process of finalizing his design, have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. Look, this guy. You huddle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen. I've spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. Though thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai, that from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology, to ensure the integrity of the design. Well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Our glory days are behind us. I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. I should mention the XIV delivered the ore I asked for. Or seed, I believe he called it. In the quantity, it should be enough. And then everything will be in readiness. Or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In the towers, though, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate 8 throughout the chassis. Given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, perhaps it's a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. Say, are these not heartstones? They are the most prized possession of we at the Night Blessed. These belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. Yet we may imbue them yet with more prior to the installation of the Talos. Thank you. Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. Peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Montoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle light that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. We are thus also at peace, if our Heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world. What do we give them? So, Master Chai, would you instruct us on how to distribute the Heartstones? Yeah. Rico, good luck. Maybe I'd ask that you imbue one as well. Another minigame? Rest assured it's not difficult. Simply raise your head and focus as if you were turning to an aetherite. Give me the jade colors down here if you'd be so kind. I wonder if this is gonna come back at all, or if it's just like a cute little thing. Stone glowed a little bit. Will do. Thank you, Ryugo. This Heartstone appears familiar. It's because it belonged to Todia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed. Hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eaters. Identify the spot of the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, and install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Good. We shall set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. The promise is to be a try and climb. Take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment. Ryanje, you said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? He assured that I do, all of which I require lay within this land. I trust you, Uriache. Let me swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, I too do pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend. And take such ease as thou mightest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. Ow. He's like, I don't know. The guy's a mystery. I'm told the rock for the chest is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do the work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment. Only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Navron for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself. But will it be enough? Just give me the die. There's no point in worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the XIV should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and will you go? Thank you. The XIV? You went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd seen him. He left. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying he needed to take a breath of fresh air. A fresher breath air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's alright. Where is the Crystal Exarch? I must find him. Two points of interest. Survey the land. The Exarch does not appear to be nearby. Oh, okay. Probably on one of these cliffs. It would be the most cinematic place to find him. The Bright Cliff, not that one. Maybe it's a... You over there? Aw, there's no way. Here we go. Oh, is he okay? He's not okay.
The future is where my destiny awaits.
Okay.
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
What does that mean? Give me your secrets.
When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now. Hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away.
Who are you?
It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort?
There's some time travel shenanigans with the tower, so it could literally be anyone.
Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me. Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
Settle matters with the Empire, of course.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the spectre of war will remain. But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend.
Like, I know the purpose of this expansion is we're kind of, like, in this other land and, you know, stuck. Not really stuck because you can travel back and forth, but, like, you know, everything's happening here. I'm surprised how little they've cut away to, like, go back to the Garlemald stuff, because it was built up so much at the end of Stormblood. Cut back, like, once.
But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
Speaking from experience. I would know more of you.
Of me? You mean what I intend to do afterwards?
No, that was the other option.
I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said, though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
I think he's talking about me.
I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment. Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine.
Or Ardbert?
Then,
I don't know. I feel like he's connected to Ardbert
his
somehow.
next adventure. And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me.
I really don't know.
Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
But this is my last adventure.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle. The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Tantalizing. Tantalizing information. Or a tantalizing lack of information, rather. The Crystal Exarch had a hard life. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's actually... I have no clue where the plot goes after, Bathory is defeated and, like, all the Light Wardens are defeated. I don't really know a direction it's gonna go in, because obviously it's not just gonna end. There's Crystal Exarch stuff happening, there's Emmet stuff happening. I don't know. It's all gotta come together somehow. Worry not, my friend. I arrived for the fresh air. In your fine company, of course. Let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace and Source, I was just asking about that, literally. Imposter Xenos. Radiance. I forget his voice. I've taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors for that your hair is possessed by a devil. If the nation in the grip of war may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of emet-selch? He's taken himself to the first, to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, I must report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You've doubtless wondered why the scions of the Synmyn have not taken to the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the source. The hero of the science's journey to the first, of his comrades, albeit incompletely, their bodies remain here in the source. It presents an opportunity. If we defeat the Alliance prior to the Scion's return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. With the Scions gone, one shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective. Of both of our objectives. Your meddlings and meddling. Champions frightened to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which would never see man reclaim his true form. Unthinkable that he should supplant us. It is he is. Such devolution is abhorrent and must be stopped. It is too late. The hour has come. Your radiance. Order your armies to march once more, or shall who stand in your way. Is it your heart's desire, is it not? To see the victory that is yours and yours alone, the future of Garlemald. Here, where the mama's motley web. I've never wanted to take an interest in these coming. Oh. They interest me greatly. I would hope this beast of the first of providing him proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Rather should I call you Elidibus. Oh my god, I forgot about this being set up. I totally forgot about this plot point. The immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. Yeah, he like somehow reincarnated in the body of like a random soldier. That moment should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You've done yourself, Xeno C.A. Galvez. That was set up so quickly, and then not touched upon again. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Secrets of my flesh. I care not what you give me first. The choice is yours. It doesn't tell me what happens, of course. Extinguishing the last light. Right, so, while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir and immediately carry out its designated function, namely, taking Mount Golg in its grasp. Here you go. We may be certain that Valkyrie will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to its front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. I will see to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. I'm gonna stop whenever it prompts me to do the dungeon. Given the word, I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. You know what, I'll start with this next time. I bet there's gonna be a cool cutscene. So I'm gonna stop here with Final Fantasy for now. I'm gonna take a BRB. I'll do Mega Man, because that's not gonna last long. And then switch to Dark Souls. BRB.